I may have f***ed this whole project up already, gentlemen.
Nope.
Well, this isn't going to plan.
John's gone. I don't know where Sam is. We don't have anything to do. I don't know what's going on.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, the boss is gone on vacation. He didn't leave us any work to do. I was just gonna work on my archery. Bow season's coming up. What are you doing?
Just playing some darts.
Darts.
Yeah, darts. Archery?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Archery dart board.
Let's do it. Archery season is right around the corner, and Jordan and I decided we needed some practice, but these kind of targets just aren't gonna do it. So we built this. So Jordan and I have come up with this amazing idea to make a gigantic dart board that we can shoot arrows at, because we don't have shit else to do this week, so let's have some fun.
We're gonna make it big. Bigger
Like, how big are we talking here?
8 by 8. My only concern is the stopping power. We're gonna use foam insulation board
Right, that
and
like hard
sheets.
foam.
I think we should do some testing to see how powerful.
Right, I did some math on the volume that we have, and it's gonna be very expensive to fill it with foam.
So we're gonna do research and development.
So we've got a piece of the insulation foam that was left over from, I think, Matt Best's guitar case, if I'm not mistaken. But we had this piece laying around that I've just sort of used for whatever. So we're gonna take a piece, double it up. Jordan cut a couple strips. I brought a target in, so I know this will stop an arrow. But just to prove our point, we're gonna use this whiskey barrel.
My safe word will be whiskey.
And we'll just put this on top here, and then if I shoot from the other side of the shop, I can get about 20 yards, which would be more than enough to test it. You know, who hasn't dreamed of shooting a bow in their office? So this is exactly 20 yards. It doesn't have that much stopping power, whatever you want to call it. So Jordan, stay back.
Oh shit! You ain't gonna do it.
I don't think the foam did any of that stopping. We'll try 4.
And then if that doesn't work, maybe a moving blanket in between.
Good enough. Sending.
It went through.
It just needs to stop it. I think this is test 3.
I mean, it's sticking out like that much in the back. Want to try putting a moving blanket in between? Because I feel like that cloth barrier will.
We could try it, yeah.
All right. Oh, better.
It stopped it, which is really all we wanted.
Anyways, we got the plywood loaded on. I got the G code written up, ready to go. And if you guys notice, we got a new dust boot for Miss Piggy. Shout out to Sam at 3D Designs. You should check them out if you're interested in new dust collection.
All right, let's cut some things.
All right, let's do it.
Oh my, Jordan, what have we done?
It looks like a TIE fighter window from Star Wars.
Now that we have sort of the front face done, and we have the foam from the store, 8 inches of foam was stopping an arrow. So 12 just to give it a little room so we're not stabbing arrows.
I might pass out here soon. I haven't had a water in 4 days. So now that we got the pieces cut down, we're just gonna pocket hole assembly them together. I don't know if you guys ever seen this machine. It's pretty sweet, but it uses 2 routers and it gives you this clean little pocket hole.
And it's called safety speed, 2 things we're not, so.
I am assembling the first side of the target using pocket holes and glue. Figured we probably should glue it considering we're gonna shoot this. These pocket holes are different, like compared to the Craig one. They're kind of nice because you can like completely see the screw head. Yesterday we got this mocked up and realized I didn't account for the plywood not actually being 96 inches tall, and I just ran the same foul twice. So when we went and lined these up, these were off about 1/4 of an inch. Simple fix, all we gotta do is just trim down one side on each and they'll line up perfectly. These don't actually have to be 96 inches perfectly because it's for us. Make sure next time you do any G code, you measure your plywood's actual length and width because they're usually not 48 by 96. Oh well, easy fix. We'll get that done, put these assembled, and we'll foam party. And then paint, and then we'll go home.
Have some enthusiasm, Jordan.
So, we got the front of the targets cut out. They match up beautifully, actually. We're gonna get a base coat. We're going with black for the outside of this, so you know what time it is. Let's spray. I really just want to make these into shop doors now.
It's so cool. It's about to get awesome. So, this thing is looking sweet. You want to be able to take this places, right? Like, you can't just live here forever. So, we're gonna make it fold in half. I'm gonna take some 2x4s, put them in the back here, and we can put hinges against those. So that way the whole thing will fold like a book. We'll be able to throw it in the truck and go wherever we want. This one, Dad? That's the one. All right, guys, I want to take a quick second to thank this week's sponsor, Woodcraft. Woodcraft is a long-term supporter of the channel for all things woodworking, whether it's tools, lumber, free popcorn if you go to the store. It's just a fantastic place. If you guys want to support us, a great way to do that is support the companies that support us. So if you are looking to do some woodworking, maybe you're trying to do your first river table, maybe you're trying to just get squirrely in all ways, Woodcraft is going to be the store to help you do that. Check out the link in the description. Go to Woodcraft. There's a bunch of stores all over the country. Get yourself some woodworking stuff. Keep getting squirrely out there.
Like a suitcase. Let's see if we can close it. Oh my god.
Seems like it's hinging pretty easily.
I really didn't think it's
Dude,
gonna
it's
work.
awesome. It's so awesome! So, I am over the moon with how awesome this thing is, and I can't wait to shoot it. Hopefully, I can get a bow before this is done. I don't know if we actually highlighted that, but my bow cracked somehow, some way. I'm gonna blame it on Jordan. So we have the foam in, but as you can see, it sort of moves around. I just made some strips of plywood with pocket holes in them, and I'm just gonna stick these down in here, and I made ones for the top, bottom, and the sides, so we can just sort of press it in there, and it'll just kind of hold everything in place so that way the arrows don't move around. The foam doesn't move.
Numbers for the scoring.
This is like barely over-engineered. It's getting squirrely. So, the spray paint is actually eating the foam. So I think we're gonna have to go with more like a house paint. So I bought red, green, black, and white. So we're gonna paint it. I think it'll actually end up cleaner because we can do a more traditional style dartboard with the red and the green on top of the white and black. So cue the time lapse.
I got the numbers all painted up. They just came out of the oven, you know, those Toll House cookie numbers. Take one at a time, Sam. I don't want you to get upset. No.
Oh, I touched the back of my mouth.
We're gonna do 20, 15, 10, 5 scoring systems. However, I found one online.
Are you just sending it?
I think so.
Oh,
Well, Ben didn't like how me and Sam were doing it, so Ben took over my job. So now I'm filming. For those of you that don't know, this is Ben. He's the guy that runs social media. If you ever have to email us, you email Ben at John Malecki.
please don't email me. Jordan, you can know what you're doing.
Decided to make a little template for us.
Yeah, you guys were just putting it in like assholes. Sorry.
Hey, I worked hard on those, man.
I can film now. You know what to do. So freaking good.
Woo! Pretty darn good.
Made it out to Jordan's parents' house so we can properly test this thing.
Welcome to Mikasa. You should have seen that thing come down the turnpike. Load this sucker.
So we made it safe. For being sort of slapped together, this thing's pretty well made. This thing is not light.
I'm gonna start going forward a little.
Alright, just go slow. Hold there.
Okay.
We just throw a strap over the top of it. Nothing to see here. Just a normal day at work. I don't know what's happening anymore. It's a normal day here. Good. Why not use a cordless roofing nailer? So we're just putting a little 2x4 behind it so that it doesn't totally fall over.
I think you got a jam.
I don't know how to use yellow tools. Why not use a cordless
There's a latch
roofing
up
nailer?
here, just so it pulls it together.
So our last line of defense is we're gonna loosely hang a blanket on the back if they do go through. It's not the end of the world if they do. There's nothing behind us. It's totally safe. But just to not lose and ruin arrows. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, I think briefly in the shop, my limb split on this bow and there was just no way to get it done in time for you guys to enjoy this video. So I had to call in the big guns, my best friend Tyler, very accomplished bow hunter and archer. When you can't get it done, you gotta have good friends, right? So let's shoot this thing. That sounded plywoody. Maybe it doesn't stop arrows like we thought it would. You want me to give a little twist from the front?
I don't even know if they're gonna come out. That dead center, hitting 2x4. I'm gonna f this whole project up already, gentlemen. Nope.
He buried him directly in that 2x4 in the middle. Son of a bitch. Well, this isn't going to plan.
They're stopping them in the shop.
Well, Tyler's bow hits pretty hard.
Ready to pull apart. Of course it is.
I just don't want to kill every single arrow we put in this
That's
thing.
the thing.
I'm just shocked that it went through.
So we got a little overzealous and the first 2 arrows went straight into the 2x4. So Jordan's gonna cut out the center and we're gonna re-engineer it a little bit to hopefully not kill as many arrows.
She loose.
Couple on the side.
If there's one thing we're good at, it's fucking ruining everything. Fail fast and often, boys.
Cut him. Cut him. Okay.
Anybody need crossbow arrows now? We did it.
Been working for you guys for less than 20 minutes and I've already broken half the ship.
So instead of continually ruining every arrow we shoot at it by sticking them into the 2x4, we figured we'll cut off the 2x4 there and just add some more stopping power there if we're just gonna try to aim for center and try to stop the arrows in the middle more than the outside.
If anything's gonna hold, it's gonna be the blue tape.
Things are, as John would say, getting squirrely. What the hell do you think our science teachers in high school would think of that?
Let's just shoot the thing. Oh my God.
Hell of a group, guys.
For 75 yards, I'm happy with that.
Can't reach that one. I got a little carried away.
It looks buried.
Damn it, Jordan.
Hungry. We'll get swimming.
So this is working really great, but let's see what Tyler's made out of. Jordan, how far do you think it is from the tree line?
About a hundo.
Tyler, you think we can do it? One shot? Bullseye? Loser buys lunch?
Deal.
John buys lunch. Who are we kidding?
100 yards.
What a better way to continue the fun on a nice Friday afternoon, but get some beer involved.
That's alcohol's abuse.
That foam's holding up better than I thought it would.
Want to do another round?
Hell yeah. Come on, Jordan, you can get it. My God. Couldn't have centered it more. It perfectly through a piece of plywood.
That thing ain't coming out.
Well, we've got 2 arrows permanently stuck in this thing, so I think we're gonna call it a day there. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you wanna see us do more weird shit and hope that John doesn't fire us, leave a comment down below on what you wanna see. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. If you want more videos, there's a playlist for you right here.